Hello, hello, hello. My name is Nikki Novoselsky, and I'm so excited to be here today, leading you in a yoga flow that is going to rejuvenate you to start your day. So this is for all levels. If you're a beginner and you've never done yoga before, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. We're doing this in a non-intimidating way so that you can actually stretch your body and feel better throughout your day. Sometimes I feel like if you're wanting to go to yoga classes, it can be a little bit intimidating when so many people are doing all of these crazy poses and you're like, I can't even touch my toes. But we're all welcome here. It's so good for your body to just do yoga and do some movement. So that's what we're going to do here today. Finding a nice, comfortable seat. We're going to pull ourselves up to the sky with an invisible string, nice straight spine, rolling the shoulders up and back, and then starting to get some movement in the head and neck. We're going to roll the neck, bringing one ear by the shoulder all the way back. The other ear by the other shoulder, roll in, chin to the chest, and then roll the other way. Once you get back to center, we're going to bring the shoulders up by the ears and roll them back. And then inhale the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to drop one hand, reaching the other up and over to the other side. And then inhale up to the sky. We're going to flow side body stretch to the other side. Reach, reach, reach. Letting this be a moving meditation. Inhaling up to the sky. Exhaling, reaching with the other hand. Good, going at your own pace. And then coming back to center and bringing the hands to your heart center, taking a breath here, taking a moment, breathing in, exhaling, letting everything go. We're going to bring the hands forward in front of us, finding our neutral tabletop position. Wrists are under, shoulders, knees under, glutes, fingertips wide, dropping the belly down, chin comes up, cow pose. Tuck the chin into chest, raise the spine, cat pose. Again, nice big cow pose. Look over one shoulder and then the other. And back to cat pose, raising the spine to the sky. One more time, cow pose. And then this time, we're just going to start to take any movement that the body's craving. So intuitively letting the hips flow. Maybe they want to go in a figure 8. Moving the shoulders, getting out of the mind and into the body. We're going to come back to neutral tabletop and we're going to bring one knee in towards the chest, open it out wide and around for a nice big hip circle. One more time. And then bringing the knee back and out to the side to reverse the circle. And we're going to do the other side here, just starting to warm up these hips with some of these circles. And then switching, reversing the flow of the circle. Beautiful. Both knees come down, spreading the hands wide. We're going to dip the toes into the floor, pressing the knees up to engage the core. And then bringing the hips all the way up and back. First down dog of class. Walking this out, bending one knee and then the other. I like to think of down dog as when we push the hands away from us, like we're trying to split this mat into two. Pushing the hands forward and trying to push the feet back to get this full body stretch. We're going to come up to the tiptoes and then down to the floor with the heels, up to the tiptoes, and then take little baby steps toward the hands, hanging out heavy here in a forward fold, grabbing opposite elbows, swaying side to side, and then clasping your hands behind your back, trying to pull the hands as low down to the floor as you can, and rolling up one vertebrae at a time, keeping the hands clasped. pulling the knuckles down towards the ground. Shine the chin and the chest towards the sky. Unclasping, letting the hands float on up. And then intentionally showering yourself in whatever energy you want to call in, being really intentional here. Maybe it's love, light, joy, presence, gratitude, strength, whatever intuitively comes to mind. Breathe it in as the hands come to heart center. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, arms come on up to the sky. On the exhale, we'll swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice straight spine. On the exhale, we plant the hands. We're going to step back into a plank position. We're going to lower all the way down to the ground and pop on up to either baby cobra, where we have a slight bend in the back, or we can push all the way into the hands to raise the chest up, pushing into the hips for full cobra. Maybe you sway side to side, bringing weight to one hand and then the other, letting the neck sway like a little dragon, and then lowering all the way down to the ground. We're going to spread the hands a little bit wider than the mat, pressing ourselves up, and then pressing one shoulder down towards the ground, looking over to the other side. Middle shoulder stretch. Coming on up through center, switch this out. Other shoulder presses down, look over to the other side. Good, coming back to center, we're gonna lower ourselves all the way down. We're gonna clasp the hands behind our back. We're gonna push into our hips. And on the inhale, we're gonna raise the chest, pulling the hands back towards the feet, getting a nice big stretch in our spine. And then lower down, take a big breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Take one more breath. And then on the next inhale, we're going to raise up again, bringing the shoulders up, chest back, pushing the hands back towards the feet, and then lower down. Beautiful, unclasping the hands, bringing them on the sides of the chest, pressing into the hands, pressing back into a child's pose. Sinking back onto the heels, arms out in front of us. Breath in and exhale, grounding into the mat, letting everything else go. We're going to walk the hands back towards the knees, and we're going to swing the feet out to one side. And then whichever foot is accessible to you, doesn't matter which side you do first, we're just going to bring it over the thigh, reaching both arms up overhead, and then the opposite hand is going to twist over the thigh for a little spinal twist. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, deepen into this. See if you can twist just a little bit more. Slowly come back to center. Reach forward, a little hip stretch here. You can tent the fingertips and reaching out like a little triangle. And then back to center. We're going to switch this out. Other leg comes up and over. Inhale the arms up to the sky and then twist over the thigh with the opposite arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen into this just a little bit more. Slowly come back to center, reach the arms up, and then lower down to the ground, tent the fingertips, bring them out beside you, in front of you, so that we can get a little bit of a hip stretch. Slowly coming on up, hands can come back behind us, heels dig into the ground, feet are a little bit wider than the hips, and we're just gonna rock side to side for 90-90 hip mobility here. And then finding a nice easy seat, we're going to take 3 breaths together to just close this out. This was a quick one this morning. Feel free to always come back to this. But if you want some more longer flows, you can check out my channel for more. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Fill the belly with air. Exhale, letting everything go. Inhale the love, the light, the joy, the gratitude, the present. Exhale out any stress, anxiety, pressure. On this last inhale, we're going to be really intentional about being here now, letting all the worries melt away. Exhale, release, and then collecting the energy out beside you, bringing the arms up to the sky, showering yourself in this energy to start your day. Hands come to heart center. The love and light in me sees and honors the love and light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope to see you on my videos again soon. If you like this, please show me some love on this video or comment below. I read every comment and would love to hear from you on what other videos you're wanting. Give me a little follow, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you can flow with me more and do some energy healing and just live your best, most fulfilling life. That's what I'm here for. And also to have a little fun and be creative. See you next time on my channel. Much love. Bye.